27th, 2015. A massive magnitude 6.9 earthquake struck Alaska's Aleutian Islands. The depth of the quake was 16 kilometers, 2015. People were missing in a river after a major 7.2 magnitude earthquake struck Indonesia on Tuesday morning, government officials reported. The depth of the quake was 47 kilometers, 2015. A massive 6.5 earthquake rocked southern Alaska. The depth of the quake was 10 kilometers, 2015. A massive 6.1 magnitude earthquake shook Colombia at the Panama border in Central America. The depth of the quake was 30 kilometers. Matthew 24, 7 and 8. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes, in divers places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Then after that, in 1694, we have a wooden carving from Germany, where they see two significant objects in the sky. And it's left up to the viewer to determine what this is. It would have passed sometime around that time, you know, it was farther away from us, you know.
Yeah,
it
and
wasn't
note
as
up
close.
there, note the size of the comet-like object compared to the sun.
Yep. So, in other words, it had to pass on the other side of the moon. Yeah. It was considerably further.
Wow.
But during the time of Joshua's long day, there's documents in the Middle East that said Joshua and them saw an object 50 times larger than the moon. That's a visual perspective from Earth. Well, if you take an object 6.5 to 7.5 times the diameter of Earth, put it to the center in between the moon and the Earth passing, that's exactly what you get in visual perspective. And that's really the only way you can get a tilted Earth as well. And for us to go through the plasma tail, it has to pass close. That's what the model shows. It lines up to all of their visual commentary. And then that's what science is. You can bring this observed phenomenon, make a model of it, prove it that it's repeatable. That's science.
That's right.
So anybody that said there's no science in the Bible, I'm afraid they're wrong now. There's a considerable amount.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Yes, there
and,
is.
So if we go to Revelation real quick, I added a tail to it to show it on that one. When it crosses, Revelation is describing it coming very close to us, to Earth in March. Probably missing us by an hour, you know, somewhere around that. And Earth will go through its tail, just like it did during Joshua's long day. Therefore, the astronomy community will miss on its prediction on what half of the Earth will be hit by a meteor shower, because they're not compensate for the Earth slowing down by 12 hours, because that's a model that the physics community is proving out, that the tail of a comet is plasma, not ice particles. So the astronomy community will predict the Middle East on that side of the Earth being hit by a meteor shower. Let me see if I can, yeah, this is it right here. They will predict this half of the globe being hit, but with a 12-hour delay. The Bible clearly says 1/3 of the grass, 1/3 of the trees, and later it says 1/3 of the rivers. They just described continental crust. They didn't have a word for continental, but they just described it. So what half of the globe has 1/3 of the continental crust? North and South America. Keep in mind that North and South America was not discovered yet, but they're describing it. And so I'm afraid there's going to be an error in calculations, and we'll have to go opposite on what the astronomy community is saying.
And now, when are we due to pass through this thing's tail?
Say that again.
When are we due to pass through the tail? When-
24 to 28 hours earlier, let me say in Revelation 12:1, it gives us a date using astronomy. It says the moon at the foot of Virgo, basically, says the woman. If you're going to use moon, that means you're looking up in the stars anyway.
Okay.
So it says the moon at the foot of the woman with a crown of 12 stars. Well, Leo is 11 stars. The 12th star is a planet Jupiter, which is the king planet. And that gives us a date of March 26, 2016. Now, what makes that date very incredible is man did not have the ability to give us that date that far in advance. They didn't have the knowledge. You see, like the constellations shifts over every 2,100 years. In other words, Passover during Yeshua's time, it was Libra in the skies of Jerusalem. Only today is it Virgo at midnight. Okay? Then for